What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Storm Collectibles Darkstalkers Morrigan action figure. Something completely outside the realm of what I usually cover, but this was one I felt like I had to pick up because y'all know why I got this figure. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the sexy packaging. Now, Storm figures are usually huge as hell despite them being marketed as 112, and so it makes sense why the box is huge. The one thing I do love about it is they come with a ton of accessories to warrant the size of the packaging versus some companies that just overdo it for no reason. Anyway, you got the window where you can see the figure as well as a lot of accessories. Sorry about my lighting. You can't really see everything. There's a ton of plastic in here. It says Darkstalkers right there, Morrigan right there, Storm Collectibles. This kind of like PS1 image of her on the front, which that's cool. I dig that. Nothing much really going on at the top. On the side, you got her looking gorgeous over here. Nothing much on the bottom. On this side, we've got her looking gorgeous again. And then, of course, on the back, tons of poses you can get the figure into, looking really cool, loving the background and everything, and then a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. So anyway, let's go ahead and bust this figure out of the packaging so we can see what she's all about. Now, right out of the packaging, we got Morrigan Minaj standing in front of us, looking just absolutely gorgeous, yo. Now, I know some of y'all be like, bro, you can't be out here simping over video game characters. And look, I'm gonna tell you this, you can't tell me what to do. Let me chill. But seriously, yo, this figure looks absolutely amazing, as most Storm collectible figures do, man. Especially their Mortal Kombat stuff and then some of their Street Fighter stuff, which I have had the liberty of owning and enjoying. I typically don't keep them in my collection. I'm gonna keep this one around, though. Let me quit being weird, man. Let me quit. It's just a beautiful looking figure, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know much about this character at all, so I do want to say something. All of you guys that do know this character specifically and you're familiar with the lore, go comment one fact about this character that you know. Now, if you want to comment more, that'll be great, but comment at least one, man, because I do want to get familiar with the lore of what this is. I don't know if it's an anime. I don't know anything about it, but I love her design. I also really love the character design of Felicia. And if you guys think this is something worth watching or playing or looking into, I want to know. So drop a comment. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at her so we can examine some of these details. Now, getting up close and personal, this figure is absolutely gorgeous, man. And there's so much to love about it. I'm not just talking about the character herself. I'm just talking about in general, man. The overall look of the figure, the design, the paintwork, everything on here is for the most part clean. There's a few misses in certain areas, but I still dig it, man. The eyes, the face, it just looks so dang good. The hair, there's quite a bit of shading in it. Not sure how well my camera is picking it up, but there is plenty of shading in the hair. I love the bat wings that come out of her head, kind of protruding out. Again, man, that faceplate looks so good. The arms, the skin tight clothing, the little whatever this is right here around her arm that I can't think of right now because it escapes me for whatever reason, probably because it's a gorgeous figure. The wings coming out of the side, the Nicki Minaj in 2011 hips, bro. What is happening here? All right, anyway, all the way down to the heels, man. Very, very good looking figure, man. The bats are painted on the tights very nicely. A little sloppy in certain areas, like right here, you can see it kind of slacked. But again, man, very good looking figure. And another area they slacked in is right here where you can see the open heart on her chest. You can see there's a bit of like the skin tone kind of showing in the black here. So yeah, that's not the best, but other than that, man, very, very solid, yo. I'm digging the hell out of this figure. Now, as I said, when it comes to her height, she is very freaking tall, man. To the top of her head, she's right at about 7.5 inches. So again, I don't know why Storm Collectibles marketed these as 1/12 scale, but That was a lie. These are 7-inch figures, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You guys don't believe me? Wait until we get to the size comparisons. You'll see she's towering over everything that I'm going to show off today. Now, when it comes to the articulation, you don't get any out of the bat wings that are attached to her head just because they are attached to the faceplate, so they don't articulate at all. She looks down about that much, which really, honestly, she's not really looking down. And then sadly, she doesn't really look up much either. Her head is on a double ball peg, but moving it up and down really just doesn't work. She does get good tilt and turn, but that's about all you're gonna get out of that. Then you gotta be really careful when you're messing with the head, because if these bat wings break off, there's nothing you can do about it. And when it comes to the arms going up and out, they do go up about that much. I wouldn't push it any further. These look like they're pegged into the chest. Not entirely sure, but I wouldn't want that coming out or ripping. So yeah, I would never push the arms past this point, man. This figure is just way too expensive to be taking risks. So yeah, be wary of that. When it comes to bringing her arms in, they're not going to come that far just because of the design. Now, the chest is a soft plastic, but still, you do have these pieces right here that are going to hinder that. So yeah, I wouldn't go any further. She does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hands are going to be on a ball peg. Very easy to put them on and take them off, and they do articulate very freaking well, so that's good. At the diaphragm here, you guys see it, man. That soft plastic really helps out. Now, I did take that apart on purpose. I wanted you guys to see what the engineering looks like in there. It's just a double ball peg. Very, 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 very effective double ball peg. And again, all of this up top is a soft plastic, so it really helps with that mobility. So you can get rocker and all of that good stuff, no problem. She leans forward all the freaking way, man. So much that you get a gap in the back. And then same thing with going back. Now, these wings do have 3 articulation points as well. You have one right here where it pegs into the back, one right here, and then one right there also. So you can move these around perfectly fine. You can get them to bend, all that good stuff. You can hide them. You can have them protruding outward, coming inward, whatever you want to do. So that's dope. At the waist, she does get really good turn. And she, look at that, yo. Look at that mobility, as it should be, because of how expensive this figure is. But still, I just wanted to throw that out there. When it comes to moving the legs, look at that, all the way outward, coming all the way up. Now, this is a soft plastic. Don't leave this too long or it will warp, and you don't want that. She kicks all the way back. She does have a thigh swivel, not the best, but it is in there. Double jointed knees, not the most effective, but they do work. She could have utilized a boot swivel, but to be honest, I don't know how that would have worked, so I guess not. Anyway, foot goes down about that much, up about that much. Slight ankle rocker, not the best. And then she does have a toe hinge. So honestly, the only areas where she lacks in articulation is from the knees down. I think the knees are passable. It's not bad, but at the foot, she could have utilized a little bit more. But I do think for the most part, even when she's fighting, she stands up straight. So yeah, very, very good articulation on this figure. Now, when it comes to accessories, she comes with quite a few, even though some of them seem a tad bit unnecessary. Still, I'm going to cover all of them because that's the point of the review. Now, she comes with this almost smirking type facial expression and a pair of fist hands right out of the packaging. She comes with 3 other interchangeable hair pieces, 2 where it's just kind of flowy. Well, one where it's going down, one where it's flowing out to the right a bit. Still kind of seems unnecessary, but I guess this is when she has her wings like covering the hair or something. And then she has this one where it's kind of flared out a bit more, more so going backwards, almost like her hair is blowing out. Again, a little bit unnecessary, but okay. She does also come with these 2 facial expressions that look almost identical. Both of them are her looking pretty angry. Don't know why they're the same. I don't know if maybe I got the same thing and I wasn't supposed to, but she could have definitely used like a yelling angry expression. But then she does come with one that is my favorite, the One Piece comedic face. I don't know what this is about, but it's definitely giving Luffy and Usopp in a comedic moment, so that's cool. When it comes to hands, she also comes with a few. She comes with these kind of like I don't know, sassy type hands. That's what all her hands are, if you're being honest. So I'm gonna call these sassy hands. She comes with these even more sassy hands. I don't know if these are for holding on to the Nicki Minaj hips. She does come with a pair of hands where it's kind of like she's gesturing you in, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. She would have gotten me. She would have got me, but we ain't gonna talk about that. And then she does come with a kind of palming-ish type hands. I don't know what this is for, but still cool. She does come with this, well, if I can keep it in my hand, like bat. I really do dig this. I really love the translucent plastic in this. I think this is a projectile attack, if I remember correctly. I'm almost 100% certain. She does also come with a stand for holding it up whenever she's firing it. And then she does come with these double blades that she turns her heels into, and clearly can slice you in half. So be careful with that. But yeah, plenty of accessories. Some of it seems repetitive, but I mean, it's enough, I guess. Now, getting into some size comparisons, here she is standing next to some Marvel characters in case you want to get your Marvel vs. Capcom on. Here she is standing next to the SH Figuarts Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool. We've also got her standing next to the Wolverine, and we've got her standing next to an SH Figuarts Spider-Man No Way Home, New Red and Blue, or Final Swingsuit Spider-Man. As you can see, she's towering over all of them. Keeping it Capcom, here she is standing next to some Street Fighter characters. We've got her standing next to the Jada Toys Fei Long, the Jada Toys Ryu, and then the Jada Toys Chun-Li. Last but not least, here she is standing next to some of the taller SH Figuarts, just for better emphasis on how tall she actually is. We got her standing next to an SH Figuarts Kaiju number 8, the SH Figuarts One Piece Yamato, and then the SH Figuarts Jujutsu Kaisen Greatness King Satoru Teen Gojo. Now, when it comes to my final thoughts on this figure, I'll keep it real with you guys, man. I actually think this is a very, very solid figure. And for the most part, it had to be, considering what the price point for this figure was. I want to say I got this off Big Bad Toy Store, and it was like $110 after shipping. So, $100 figure. I still haven't figured out an import website to get Storm Collectibles at, but I'm definitely going to have to find one if I decide to continue buying these in the future, which as of right now, I don't plan on it. This is the only one that I plan on getting. I did say I wanted to get the Taki and the Jury, but I decided to pass on those. It's just something about this design right here I couldn't pass on, y'all. But my only gripe with this figure is I wish it came with some more accessories or some different accessories. I do understand why they included the alternate hair pieces, because if you look at some of the poses on the box, you can see this one has the hair kind of flared out. This one kind of has it like dragging across the floor. So it makes sense why they included those, even though I do still think they're a tad bit unnecessary. I do wish she came with more facial expressions. I would have loved to get this one right here that we have on the side of the box where she's posed up. That would have been cool. And speaking of which, you can look at this and then look at this and tell this is definitely like an updated version of her. So hopefully they go back and make like an old school version of her from like Marvel vs. Capcom, I don't know, 1 or something like that. That would be super cool. But all in all, I really do enjoy this figure, and I hope that you guys feel the same. If so, make sure you pick it up. This is one of those figures I do see selling out just because of, y'all know why. But overall, I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as that always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep all of my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.